Accepting the reality. After a death, an initial feeling of unreality is common. It represents a huge shift in our normal everyday life and what has become familiar to us. Time is needed for what happened to sink in, and this is not achieved all at once. People often recount the early days of bereavement using metaphors such as, "It was like I was on a different planet. Everything shattered. The rug had been pulled from under me." We can be once again confronted by the reality of the loss at different times, for example during memorable times of the year, or when hit with a sound or smell that brings us right back to a moment in time. People can be reassured that this is all a normal part of grief, and that whenever the reality does hit, although it is painful, it is an important and healthy part of understanding what happened and how it has affected them. Processing the pain. This is most often what we wish to protect people from, but it is natural, necessary, and healthy to allow each other to acknowledge and express our true feelings about the death. As the Refuge in Grief website explains, being able to say, "This hurts," without being talked out of it, that's what helps. Being heard helps. It is so important to let someone's pain be acknowledged and to recognize it as a useful and natural emotion. There is a point to it. Allowing for pain to show itself and be validated can do much to ease someone's grief burden. Adjusting to a world in which they are not there. This is about finding our new normal. It will always be different to how it was before. But I have choices and control over many aspects of what my life could be. This can involve making practical changes, changes of role or identity, and can even involve a change in one's beliefs about the world. Many people find that bereavement can challenge their previously held beliefs or priorities in life. To find an enduring connection in the midst of embarking on a new life. This is not about being stuck in the past. No, keeping a meaningful connection to the person actually helps someone to move forward healthily. That connection cannot be lost after all. This involves preserving memories and sharing stories. Talking and co-remembering with others can be deeply helpful. It can involve visiting certain places or holding on to particular belongings, listening to songs that remind you of them, growing their favourite plant, anything at all. People can be immensely comforted to know that the person who died can always retain a place in their life of their choosing in a way that enables them to continue on.